Anthem is a mixed bag. On one side of the coin, Anthem is the most incredible concept and idea for a video game in a long time. In fact, I would say Anthem has it where it counts, is that the game is just straight up good fun. Taking to the sky in an Iron Man suit known as a javelin is one of the coolest things I have done or had the pleasure to do in a video game. And coupled with flying and the ability to shoot a ton of missiles at enemies and even do flybys, at least on the Ranger, shows great promise for this game. Having the selection of 4 distinct classes and roles, with the Ranger being your extra damage gun user that feels the closest to an Iron Man suit you can get, the Colossus being your heavy brawling tank, the Storm being a hovering huge AoE mage, and the Interceptor being this get in, get out assassin with a lot of speed and agility, is just so cool. I mean, I was so worried all these javelins would play similar, but they are all unique in their own ways, and when you combine these suits with an absolute stunning world, Anthem has so much to bring to the table. However, Anthem unfortunately does have issues. Anthem's lore is honestly really interesting, but it is the way that the story is told and the disjointed mess of gameplay that hurts Anthem. Here you have this multiplayer game that only keeps you together for the missions, so the rest of the time you're going NPC to NPC, engaging in chats that are very long and in depth, but really have nothing to do with the story. And when you look deeper into it, simply by opening up the map, you can see that BioWare's design choice here is to add to this fort. The more you talk to these NPCs and engage with them, the more decisions you make. At the beginning of the game, the fort was very empty, but towards the end of the main storyline, it just gets a lot more going on. There's a lot more hustle and bustle going around in this fort. Well, the system is cool and neat. The issue is it causes a lot of pacing issues when you are often asking your buddy, hey, who are you talking to now? Hey, who are you talking to now? Because these conversations last so long and are so drawn out that it just causes pacing issues. And what they should have done instead is just hitting the next mission, having an NPC explain to both you and your friend what's going on, and just continuing the fun and gameplay. And honestly, the main story starts a bit too slow, but towards the end it just ramps up and shows a lot more character with the characters. It's unfortunate that many people will never get to this point because it doesn't engage you all the way through. And as far as content at launch goes, there is no question that Anthem was rushed out the door with numerous glitches and bugs, and the fact that for a looter shooter there is no stat screen. There's not even interesting weapon design here. And there is simply just not enough content at launch to justify $60. All this being said though, would I buy Anthem? Well, honestly, this is up to you guys. The game is fun, okay? It's fun. There's no doubt that given time and effort, this game will do exactly what Destiny did, which is come back from a crap launch. But the real question is, how long are people willing to wait for content? Especially from the publisher of EA. Personally, I'm still grinding out Anthem, and I really enjoy the game regardless of these issues. I believe this game has a ton of promise. As someone who loves to play MMOs, lately I have been craving that dungeon run feel that simply many MMOs do not give anymore. And in a lot of ways, the strongholds of this game give me that teamwork-oriented combat with the combos to pull off and push towards that final ending boss. I really, really hope BioWare continues these dev streams they have been doing. They have been doing them all before launch, and I hope they continue to do them because it's the only way you're going to keep this community engaged. You have to show what you have been working on. It's the only way this games as a service thing will ever work, especially from EA. I honestly hope BioWare and EA know this, and EA just simply lets them develop their game in its entirety, because this game could be incredible come the next year, you know? It could be great. But the issue is, for 6 years, this is all they have. That is worrisome. I'm not gonna lie, it's very worrisome. Alright, so now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on Anthem? Do you think it is good? Do you think it's bad? Let's have a real conversation in the comments. Try to stay away from this whole EA hater comments. I know it's fun to bag on the company, but we all know EA is a bad publisher at this point. So let's look at this game as a whole and look at what it could possibly become rather than it's EA, don't buy it. And for anyone interested, I will be starting to stream again starting this week. So if you're interested, stop by my Twitch channel, link on my channel banner and in the description. I will be streaming the rest of my Anthem experience, which I'm around level 20 right now, and more games going forward. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.